Hello football fans, this is King Ikibu coming to you once again from the underground bunker where we are going to play the second playoff game of the Action PC Football Modern Group 1970 to present greatest team tournament. We are going to determine once and for all who is the greatest football team of all time. And we're in Group A. If you remember the first video, if you tuned in, we had a playoff game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. The 99 Jaguars versus the 92 49ers. And it was a blowout as Jacksonville won the game 27-0. They were shut out. The high-powered 49ers were shut out of that game. And now we have game 2 of this playoff semifinal of Group A, and it's between the New Orleans Saints of 2011 and the 2008 Arizona Cardinals. The New Orleans Saints of 2011 dominated this group. As you can see, they had a 12-4 record, and it was a three-way tie for second place. Three teams with 10-6 records. And we talked about this in this first game, but the tiebreaker meant that Jacksonville was second, San Francisco third, and Arizona fourth. And they have the enviable task of taking on the high-powered Saints of 2011 in the playoff game. Now, before you shed a tear for the Cardinals, they actually won both games against New Orleans during the regular season. New Orleans only lost 4 games in the 16-game season, and 2 of those losses were to Arizona. Not only that, but we have the 2 high-powered passing games in this group. The 2 best teams passing-wise. This should be a aerial display here, ladies and gentlemen, in this playoff game. Let's bring up Arizona, and you can see they actually won 38-33 in game 1 against New Orleans, and then they won 34-28 against New Orleans. So that was so is Arizona favored in this game? I don't think so. The Cardinals had the number 1 offense scoring wise, 26.5 points during the regular season, and they had the 7th ranked defense. They were second in passing or total yards, and they were last in defensive yardage allowed. They were second from the bottom in rushing with 70 yards per game. They gave up the 7th most in rushing defensively. They were second in passing to New Orleans, and they were last in pass defense in the group. So you can see that the quarterback, of course, was Kurt Warner. He had 4,731 yards passing. He had a 66% completion rate. He threw for 32 touchdowns and threw 8 interceptions. And the receivers, of course, Larry Fitzgerald had 93 receptions for 1,559 yards, 10 touchdowns, and Bolden had 99 receptions for 1,245 yards and 9 touchdowns. Steve Breston, Michigan man, 69 catches, and it was a few others rounded out the rest. For rushing, as they were the second worst rushing team in the group, Edgerrin James was the leader with 511 yards. Then we had Tim Hightower. He was second with 361. And J.J. Arrington was third. So let's look at the New Orleans season. And going to the team, they won, of course, 12 ball games. They were second in offense and third in defense. So that's why they did so well. Now, this is interesting. They were third in defensive points allowed, but they were third from the bottom in total yards. They were second from the bottom in rushing defense, and they were 5th in passing defense. They were first in yards gained, first in passing yardage and last in rushing. The quarterback, of course, who took all the snaps was Drew Brees, 4,977 yards, just 23 yards away from 5,000 yards passing. He had, and you have to consider that these were not the 1977 Tampa Bay Buccaneers that they were up against. They were up against some of the greatest teams of all time, and he was able to get that many yards passing. 71% completion percentage, 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. The poorest rushing team was Darren Sproles was the leader with 412 yards, Ingram 346, Pierre Thomas 186. But the receivers, we have Colston with 85 catches, the tight end Graham with 98, Moore 55, Meacham 41. So that is the summary in a nutshell. So we're going to go to the playoff, and you can see there's that first game, 27-0 for Jacksonville. We will bring up the bracket, and of course the winner of this game will face Jacksonville in the championship game. And we will play as the underdog, Arizona, so we'll give New Orleans the computer. This is from the Superdome. Of course, it's indoors, so the weather conditions will not be any factor. And these were not the replay statistics, these were the real statistics for these teams. Sproles had a lot more yards rushing for New Orleans, and Graham had, I believe he had 98 catches, and in real life he had 99. That's pretty close. Brees had 5,476 yards real and 4,977 in the replay. As we said, the defenses were much better than they faced in real life. There must have been some cream puffs there that they faced and increased his yard totals. James had about the same amount. I think it was 511 yards rushing in the replay, and in real life 514. Fitzgerald, I think he had more yardage than that in the replay, but you can see it's very comparable. So let's start this ball game. Looks like we lost the toss, so we'll be kicking off. Neil Rackers will be kicking off to Darren Sproles, and the game is underway. Rackers to kick off. It's to Sproles, 3 yards deep, and he won't bring it out. So here is, I've read that many people consider this to be the greatest offensive team in football history. The quarterback, Drew Brees. The offensive linemen, we have Jermon Bushrod, we have Carl Nix, Brian De La Puente, Jari Evans, and Zach Streif is the offensive line. The backfield, Darren Sproles. They use a one man in the backfield. They got Jimmy Graham, the tight end, Lance Moore, Marcus Colston, and Robert Meacham are the wideouts. So they're starting off, and we can see by the exclamation mark, we're not prepared for this type of offense. They have a three receiver set right from the start, but once we hit the CPU, they will actually let's just go in the nickel now. 3-3 nickel. The defense, starting defense, we have Darnell Dockett is the one tackle or one end. Brian Robinson is the defensive tackle, and Antonio Smith is the defensive end. The linebackers are Dansby, Hayes, and Okafor. Of course, they're on a 3-3 right now. And the defensive backfield, Roderick Hood, Adrian Wilson, Antral Roll, Aaron Francisco, and Rogers Cromartie. So let's get this underway. We're gonna play pass. Actually, I should have done more than just pass. I should have double covered somebody, but it doesn't matter. They ran the ball for 12 yards on us. So So it was all deception. So that's why I just let the CPU usually do the defense. So we have one blitzer, we have a basic showing blitz. Dansby's blitzing. Ingram sweeps left. They have 2 running plays. And they gain good yardage on both. 17 yards rushing already for the Saints. They have the ball on their own 37-yard line. And they go for a run. No, don't go for a run. Here comes pass. Throws to Graham, complete, can't put him down with room to the 40, the 30, the 20, could go all the way to the 10, touchdown! Saints! And I even knew you don't call a running defense against the New Orleans Saints. And just like that, the Saints are up 7-0. So here's the kickoff. We'll get the ball for the first time. J.J. Arrington will receive it. He has a lane to the 20, to the 30. Drilled by Greer at the 39 and a return of 39 yards. Here is the offense. As we said, the second best passing team in this group. The Arizona Cardinals led by Kurt Warner. A very underrated quarterback. He was really amazing. Then we have Levi Brown, the left tackle. Deuce Latui is the left guard. Lyle Sandeline is the center. Reggie Wells and Mike Gandy are on the right side of the offensive line. The backfield, Terrell Smith is the blocker, and Edrin James is the tailback. Ben Patrick is the tight end. Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden are the wideouts. Which one do you double cover? You probably double cover both. If they do that, then Mr. Patrick will have a big day. So we are in the I formation. We will go to a split back and a basic. So we will start like they did with a running play. We'll trap left to Edrin James. And they have a basic safety blitz, bad snap, trap left with James, tackled by Vilma, gain of 1. The defense for the Saints, we have Will Smith and Cameron Jordan are the ends. The tackles, Cedric Ellis and Abreu Franklin. The linebackers, Scott Shaney, Jonathan Vilma, and Jolan Dunbar. The defensive backfield, the corners are Jabari Greer and Patrick Robinson, and the safeties Roman Harper and Malcolm Jenkins. So the first running play did not go well, so we'll go to what we do best, and that is throw the ball. Medium cross to Bolden. They have a nickel. They have Fitzgerald doubled, so hopefully Bolden complete. Got the first down, 12-yard gain, and they are on New Orleans territory at the 48. So let's go to a wide. Why have all these backfield people in the backfield if we're not going to run the ball? So we have 3 receivers. Now they cannot double cover everybody. So they have nickel, looks like. We will go to the man Breston. And we will go, let's go for a long slant. 52% chance. They have a blitzer. They double Breston. Well, that's great. Long slant, he's double covered. Complete though. Brought down by Greer at the 19. Gain of 29 yards. He beats the double coverage. I don't know, you think in that case Warner probably would throw it to Bolden or Fitzgerald, but oh well, he stuck with his man Breston and he got a 29-yard pass and catch for the first down. Now we will, let's do a draw. They're not expecting that. Probably won't do anything, but you gotta have a balance. And he gets a 7-yard gain for J.J. Arrington. I wonder if we have, we'll bring in James, I would say. Let's bring in Edrin James instead. Although, I don't know who's a better blocker, pass block on this team. Castile, James, probably either Smith or Castile. So, but we'll still have James in to keep the defense honest. So it's 2nd and 3. We will go to Fitzgerald. Oh, the percentages are dropping. Yes, they are. So we will go to quick slant to Fitzgerald. Can't find open man. Pass to the James. Makes the catch. Whipped down by Shanley at the 9. Gain of 3 for the first down. First and goal. Cardinals seeking to answer the Saints' quick score with their own. And we will see what Bolton is doing here. Bolton. Now we don't have to click on this. We can click on if we want to do a slant play. Let's do like a medium slant. You can click on that and you can pick which one you want to use. Tight end only 29%. How about a short slant? Okay, so for some reason Bolden is not as good as Breston. So we'll go with Breston. They have no double coverage. Back to pass. Heavy rush. Throws off his back foot. Tipped by Robinson. Caught by James at the 11. Tackled by Vilma at the 3. Gain of 6. James has 2 consecutive catches. So if we're going to use him as use our backfield, Arrington's a much better receiver. So we will do that. Second and goal. Let's go to a more traditional, although it's nice having Breston in the game. That means they really don't have anybody to cover. Okay, so we are going to do a short hitch. We have a 2% chance of a sack. Dump it off. 3. Lacrosse. No, it doesn't look very good either. Now we can go to Arrington. 27% chance of a screen. We can try diving. Second goal. They're probably not expecting the run. Let's do a dive play and see what happens. There, yep, they have the nickel. Tackle by Vilma at the 1. He gained 2 yards on the play. Let's bring in James because we got the ball on the 1 yard line. Third and goal. There's a 1.5% chance of a fumble. These are percentages in the 30s. Fitzgerald, 40s. Breston, 3 wide, and we need a tight end in there. I wonder if the percentages go up. Not really. Let's see, Patrick. Which is the best blocking? Run block. Pretty much all the same. So with third and goal, we will give it to James on the trap left. Behind the... Oh, I didn't bring in him. Patrick. There we go. We're going to trap left. Here we go. Goal line. Tight. Third and goal. Goal line defense. Give us to James. Trap left. Touchdown. Cardinals. And Rackers hopefully will tie up this ball game. He does. So we have a 7-7 game. The kickoff. Neil Rackers with a kick. Sproles 3 yard deep and he'll down it. So let's go ahead. Let's jump ahead now. Let's go to the halftime. And let's see what the score is here.
No timeout will be charged.
Okay, so must have had some kind of challenge at the end of the first half. But you can see that at the half, Saints 17, Cardinals 14. We will receive. Okay, so let's look at the statistics from the first half. Much more even game than we had in our first playoff game, although New Orleans has out first downed Arizona 20-11. New Orleans, the worst rushing team in the group, has already more than their average, 80 yards rushing to 48 for Arizona. Passing 248 to Arizona's 127. Arizona has been sacked once. They've fumbled once. They have had the penalties you can see, New Orleans has, oops, sorry about that. We can see rushing, Arrington 25 yards rushing, Sproles 49 for the Saints. For receiving, Fitzgerald has 5 for 66, and conglomeration of 2 or less under that. For New Orleans, Jimmy Graham already has 10 catches for 126 yards. He has a touchdown, and everybody else is kind of in that 3-2 area. So we will not watch for an onside kick, although Saints have done that, and they did that in the Super Bowl. They went onside kick for the second half, but we don't think they're going to do that. So here's the kickoff for the second half. Taken by Arrington. Oh, he's going to down it 8 yards deep. And we'll start the second half. So it looks from the statistics that the Cardinals are fortunate to be only 3 points down. But we will once again we'll go to the fourth quarter. Or should we just play this downs? Maybe that's what we'll do. Play these downs and let's go for something deep right from the start. Let's do a slant to Fitzgerald. He's doubled. Slant, nails him, ball's knocked loose, incomplete.
Pass interference, defense. Number 21, automatic, first down.
So Fitzgerald wants a flag, and he got it. The penalty was called, and it's first down on the penalty for the Cardinals. Let's go to this offense. We have Doucette in the game. I don't know. I don't think. Are there any injuries here? No. So they just must be resting him. Okay, so we will. Can you catch the ball, Doucette? Yeah, you can. Let's do a little short hitch or slant. Gives a better chance of running after the catch. Maybe a cross. Here we go. You have 2 blitzers. Short drop under pressure. Stripped by Shanley. Fumble recovered by New Orleans. So at that we will go to the fourth quarter. Let's well, you're probably thinking, how can they do that? Okay, well, let's see what happens. So Okafor's blitzing, hands to Pierre Thomas up the middle. He has daylight. I got to the 25. Gain of 9. Tackled by Hayes. Basic defense. Keon Ingram. Saints by 3. Second and 1. First down. Pass to 15. Pancakes at the 14. Gain of 6. And Arizona is on the move. Or sorry, Saints are on the move. Here's first down. Hard count. Danby blitzing. Picked up by Hall. To throw slant. Caught by Meacham. Touchdown. Robert Meacham. Casey with the point after is good. So the Saints are up 24-14. Now let's go to that. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Let's hope that the Cardinals can. Guess they're not. They want us to do the kickoff first. Arrington is he'll down it. So that fumble really hurts the Cardinals. But we'll go to the fourth quarter, end of the third quarter, and zoom is complete. So we can see that the Cardinals responded with a field goal to make it a one touchdown, one score game, 24-17, and now we're going to play. But you can see that the Saints are moving the ball. They have a long drive, 76 yards on 11 plays, taking 7 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. They have it on the 4-yard line. So it doesn't look good at this point. Back to pass, slant, end zone complete. Arrington with the touchdown. Casey with the point after, and it's now 2-touchdown game, 31-17. No, we'll down it. Okay, so Warner's still in the game. He's 11 for 17, 134 yards. Not even close to his usual production. Leonard Pope is the tight end. Let's go to, we have to We have to throw the ball at this point, so that's what we'll do. We'll look for a long slant play to Breston. They have short, tight coverage, so we will continue with the play call. And they're doubling Fitzgerald. Safety blitz, long slant, well covered. He juggled it and can't hold on.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 33. Automatic. First down.
So Greer is all over him and gets called for pass interference. First down, Arizona. So let's go. Breston is the best percentage on the team. But we'll go to... Actually, let's bring in Bolt. I mean, we need him. He only has one catch today. And they're probably thinking we're going to go to him, so we won't necessarily go to him. We'll go to Fitzgerald. And they're showing blitz again, but we're going to keep the same play. They're doubling Breston. Throws, can't find receiver, checks to Arrington, complete. And he picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3 on their own 47. So we want to get the first down. We'll go out to Bolden. They have run support though. And Bolden is the man who's being double covered. Well blocked, back to pass. Knocked out first.
Holding. Offense. Number 69. 10-yard penalty.
So the X means a penalty flag, and we're called for holding, so it's now 2nd and 13. They're not going to double cover him twice in a row, will they? Yes, they do. Sets the throw under pressure. Sacked. Loss of 10. 3rd and 23. This is not going well. So long play to... You can't double cover him again, can they? Showing blitz. Should have had Arrington block. Yeah. Heavy rush, long slant, incomplete. And we will punt 4th and 23. Johnson, deep punt formation. Sproles at 29, bobbles it. And he fumbles the football. Gandy drops on it. And what a break for the Cardinals. 12:57 left, 4th quarter. They have the ball on New Orleans 29. Darren Sproles fumbles the punt. Okay, so we are going to do short out. Hopefully get out of bounds. Let's go back to this formation with Patrick as the tight end. Let's see if we can go to Patrick here. Just a short little cross. Calls out the signal. Safety blitz. Well blocked with a quick drop to Patrick. Complete at the 21. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Got to keep them thinking. Okay, Bolden, you have 1 catch. We're going to try to alleviate that with a hitch. And they have Fitzgerald doubled. 2nd and 2, fades back to pass. Here comes the rush. Franklin's after him. Can't find a receiver. Dumps it to Arrington. Complete. First down. 6-yard gain. We're on the New Orleans 15 with 11:59 left. Things are going to get tighter. Let's see if we can... slant. Fitzgerald slant. 62%. They're doubling Bolden. Good news. Back to pass, fires a bullet, open, complete, touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald. Fans are not happy with the extra point attempt. Rackers, it's good. And we're within a touchdown once again. 11:15 left, 4th quarter, kickoff. Sproles at the 2, he fumbles it again, but he gets it back at the 20, tackled at the 30. Return of 28 yards. What's on Mr. Sproles' fingers? Okay, so we will just go with the CPU. They're going with a run. But that's what they do. Pitches left to Ivory, tackled, gain of 4. Pass, double Colston. I formation. Ivory got away, cuts back to 35, tackled the 40, gain of 6. Challenge the spot of the ball. 66% chance. We have 3 timeouts. So the spot, is it because it's close? Yeah. I guess, we got 1 challenge left. I don't know, is that worth it? Probably if it's 3rd and 1, they're probably going to make it. I won't challenge it. We'll save our challenge for something more significant. Okay, so pass on 1st and 10. Pitch to Ivory. Hit by Wilson. Got away. Cuts past the 45. At the 47, 7-yard gain for Who Are You, Ivory? Christopher Ivory. Okay. So they're moving the ball on the ground. We gotta have a stop here. Arizona, come on. Jumps, makes the catch of the 47. Tackled by Rogers Cromartie. 1st down, gain of 6. So we have basic. Keying on Ivory. Barks out the signals. Back to pass. Rolls out. Good coverage. Shows the haul. Complete. Gain of 8. Brees is now 293 yards passing. 24 of 32. 2nd and 2. Need something here. Can't let them go down and score. Pitches left to Ivory. Use a block. He has one. Crosses the 35. Past the 30. Got the 25. 20. 15. 10. 29 yards. Who are you, Mr. Ivory? 102 yards today. So it's 1st and goal on the 10. Arizona doesn't know what to do. Taking their time. Sweeps left. Pulls him down to the 10. No gain. 2nd and 10. Have a nickel defense. Short drop. Slant to Moore. Complete. Touchdown. Once again, exactly what the Arizona Cardinals did not want to happen. Back to 2-touchdown game. You can't just trade touchdowns with this team. 38-24 Saints. Well, let's try it. We need a quick touchdown. He's going to return it. He'll bring it out. Wedge in front at the 20. 22, 29-yard return. I guess we got 2 yards out of the deal. Okay. We're going to a 4 wide. And let's go for a bomb. We need something. Excuse me, Breston. They're in the dime. Back to pass, backpedaling, open, complete the 41. Gain of 20 yards to Steve Breston. He has 2 catches for 49 yards. Clock is running, 5:53 left. Oh, we'll go for a slant to Bolden. Oh, Fitzgerald, I clicked the wrong guy. Doesn't matter, neither one were double teamed. Double coverage. Pulls it down, gain of 24 yards. So we're moving the ball again. We need a quick score. Okay, so we're at the 34. Start getting out of bounds here. They double Bolton and Breston. Safety blitz picks. He double covered, incomplete. Stops the clock, 4:29. Let's do a slant. We'll go to Breston. Double covering Bolden. Pocket, medium slant, complete. Got the 1st down. 17-yard play to the 17. Clock is running. Medium out. Fitzgerald. They're doubling Breston. Back to pass. Fires to Fitzgerald. Open. Got it. Touchdown. 122 yards for Fitzgerald. No, we're not going to go for 2. Extra point. Rackers, and we're back to within a touchdown, but 3:35 left. We are going to kick it deep, and we need a stop. Defense, come on. Rackers with the kick, 1 yard deep. He'll return it with a lane to the 20. 30, 35-yard line, return of 36 yards. Basic key on Ivory, I guess so. Dive play, tackle 39, gain of 4. The King on him, he still gets a gain of 4. Guess it happens. They're using the clock. Gain of 3, we will call a timeout. Got 2 remaining. We need to stop. 3rd and 3. This is the biggest play of the ball game. And boy, oh boy. You know, I'm tempted to, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Basic, the CPU doesn't know either. Can't find receiver. Incomplete pass. So they're forced a punt. Is that the first punt they've forced today? I don't know if you can tell on this. I guess we'll need other reports to do that. See a box score. Any punts here? No. Punts return. Yep, this is the first punt of the game for New Orleans. So we have 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Okay, so they kicks it. It should land inside the 10. Do we return it, fair catch it, or let it roll? Let's let it roll and hope it goes in the end zone. Lets it roll, rolls dead at the 7. Punt of 51 yards. So 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. We have the ball on our own 7. We have 93 yards. And we have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to go. We will go back into that 4-wide formation with Arrington in the backfield. He's good for the safety valve. And let us begin. Let's go to Bolden. They're not double teaming anybody. Takes a deep drop, long cross. He's got it. Brings them down. First down, gain of 15. And the clock is running. We have the 2-minute warning. Let's have more sideline plays. Now we're going to hurry. Click on the hurry. We'll go on the shotgun. We will go, what else can we do here? Route plus. What that does is extends the length of all pass routes. That sounds good. Head out of bounds. And we have special plays here we can do, but none of those seems appealing at this point. We can also have a bomb, because that's for Hail Marys. Let's do Breston. And they're doubling him. From the shotgun, showing blitz, safety blitz, back to pass, long out, double covered, completes, running room, stepped out of the 45, a gain of 23 yards. What a play, double covered, Steve Breston now has 89 yards receiving, and we're at the 2-minute warning. Clock stopped at 1:51. Okay. We will have Arrington and pass blocking, extra pass protection. Okay, we got still quite a bit of time. So I don't know if we need to go for it right now. Let's try to get, they're double teaming him. From the shotgun, pick it up, back to pass. He dives, makes the catch at the 48, gain of 7. The clock is running. We will get out of bounds. Medium out. Let's go back. They're not going to double team him again. They're not, but they're blitzing. Hurry up, shotgun, showing blitz. Back to pass, medium out. Catch at the 43, dives out at the 9 and stops the clock at New Orleans' 39-yard line. 1 minute, 18 seconds. We can probably take that. We have 2 timeouts. We can use the whole field. Okay. I don't know if we should use a tight end instead of the 4 receivers. Holden, getting him involved, but let's go to the superstar here. Let's slant. No, it's the highest percentage of interception. Also the highest percentage of touchdown, but we'll do a cross. We got the middle of the field. They're thinking outside. They got 3 blitzers. Shotgun, showing blitz, blitzing 3, pick it up, drop back to pass, cross, open, complete, hit by Harper, can't bring him down, has an opening at the 20, look out, hit by Vilma, gets away, touchdown, Arizona. Now, this kind of reminds me of the last Giants Super Bowl. They scored too soon. Still a minute 6 with Drew Brees. That's too much time. He has 3 timeouts. But we'll do the extra point. And it's good. We have a tie ball game, 38-38. Don't want to kick angle. If it goes out of bounds, that's disaster. Guess we'll kick it deep. Hope it goes through the end zone. Rolls from 3, has room to run to the 20, 30, 40. Sets a good field position.
Receiving team, number 51.
But the dreaded holding on the receiving team brings the ball back to the 18-yard line. That worked out well. Clock is stopped. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No, I don't want to be a defensive coach. Oh, what a tough job, especially against a team like this. Got a pass, showing blitz. Okafor blitzing, fades back, throws, batted up by Smith, and it's caught by De La Puente. A lineman's dream. Stepped out of the 15, a loss of 3, however, and they're back, going the wrong way. 2nd and 13 on their own 15-yard line. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds left. Prevent deep Z. Barks out the signals, drop back pass, throws to Sproles, open, complete at the 15. There's a penalty on the play.
Personal foul. Defense. Number 24. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
That is horrible. Personal foul. You got to contain yourself in that situation. That gives it the ball out to the 40-yard line. They're not that far away from field goal position. 3 timeouts, 47 yards. Oh, who was that? Who had that penalty? I'm not like I can scold him or anything. But Wiesenhunt, you better have a talk with your players here. Okay, they were basic. Blitz picked up in the pocket, short hitch, complete drop by Rogers Cromartie, gain of 10. Now, do we call a timeout here? I say no. Let them call the timeout, which they do. So they use their first timeout. They have the ball on the 50, 36 seconds remaining. Nickel defense. Back to pass, throws, batted up, incomplete. Good job by Dockett. Darnell Dockett. So it's 2nd and 10. Only 4 seconds went off the clock. Pass. Tie score. 2nd and 10. Safety blitz. Sproles got him. Back to pass. High arcing pass. Caught by Colston. Out of bounds. At the 15-yard line. Well within field goal range. And they are going to go for it here. 21 seconds left. We're not going to watch fakes. We need a miracle here. Here's the field goal attempt, 32 yards, chip shot, clean snap, it's up, and it's good. 17 seconds left. Let's hope for a kickoff return. Squib kick, of course. That's what we should have done. Return of 8. We have 8 seconds left. We need a shotgun, head out of bounds. We need we need this because we're too far away for You gotta go for the bomb. Fitzgerald, 40% chance. Well, let's go that route plus. We need extra long. Bomb fly, 39%, 38%. So let's go for it. Deep Z. Shotgun, back to pass, good coverage. Dumps it to Arrington. Gain of 4. Clock running. Timeout. Well, now, of course. 1 remaining. So we are... Combo pass. What is... I think that's... I'm not sure what that is. Fitzgerald, bomb fly. Here we go. Last play of the game. Hoping for a prayer. Can't find a receiver. Arrington. And that is it. Should threw it downfield, you think. But the game is over. And we have a classic ball game. New Orleans 41, Arizona 38. The key play was that last drive. Drew Brees was the MVP. They had no line on this game. I guess Las Vegas wanted no part of this one. They just flip a coin, I guess, but I would have thought that the Saints would be favored. But it was a great ball game. You can see the statistics. Arizona's way behind at the beginning of the fourth quarter in passing yards, but they caught up. And Ivory, who he is, I don't know, but he was the rushing star for the Saints. Graham had 10 catches. Fitzgerald had 10 catches. 3 touchdowns for Fitzgerald. Just another day at the office for Larry Fitzgerald. Well, hope you enjoyed this ball game. It was exciting. So the Group A championship game will feature the best offense, the New Orleans Saints, versus the best defense, the 99 Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll have that one for you next time on Action PC Football. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.